X, welcome, man. Getting everything set up still-ish. There we go. Castlevania. It was too much fun to not jump back in the other night. What's going on? You see me? Dracula voice. Good evening. I have traveled oceans of time to find you. Well, it means something to me. We're both playing dark and spooky games. Let me know how the audio is. I don't think anything should have really changed. I'm going to be running the air conditioner in intervals. I actually did tweak something on the microphone because I noticed even after the air conditioner was off there was some like static or something. So trying to make the audio a little bit better. See how it sounds. Sans air conditioner. The fan on the computer has been, it's gonna keep going nuts. Did I get a notification? No, why did I not get one? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Got a Conan O'Brien notification, but not me. He's got some more dollars. Simon Belmont versus Van Helsing. Who you got? I feel like Van Helsing's probably got some more tricks up his sleeve. He wears pants. I kind of got to give it to pants. Belmont's got some impressive thighs. But the new mic setting, picking the game up and everything okay. We pretty all right. Well, I got Simon Belmont. Are we doing this? It's so rare I get to say it. Resident Evil 4 on PS5. All right, we were just talking about that. Trying to keep up with my spooky lighting, you know, really give the ambiance. Spooky. But really, YouTube, why you not give notification? What is happening? Here I am. Thank you, Ben Wentworth. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So whoever was here the other night for the end of the Zelda stream, I kind of jumped into this because I could, and I had a little bit of time to kill. So as long as, we'll see how, if it saved where I was, but we're probably going to take off from there. I had to go night-night when you finally beat Nails of Christ. How far did I get into Castlevania IV? I think I got to the third kind of board. I think, what did I get to? Yeah, I was jumping up all the waterfalls, and Jackass just kept hitting his head on, and I fell, and that was the end of it. And then I jumped down to get across, and one of the skeletons decided I wasn't going to do that, so I fell back to my death, and that was the end of me for the night. Skip survey. Skip survey. Skip survey. Just checking the audio. Doesn't sound like I still have that that hissing in the background, but like I said, the fan on my laptop just keeps chiming in and out, so that could be what it's picking up. It's picking up what my laptop's putting down, so it's pretty cool, I guess. It's not. Console Wars. And open Console Wars Facebook to a picture of Tabitha Lyons dressed as Cammy from Street Fighter, so that's not the worst. Not one bit. Alright, pull that chat back up and we're good. Looks like we got 10 of us at the moment. Give it a little bit more. See if we can get some more heads in here. Y'all gonna stream Mario vs. Sonic at the Paris Olympics. We've been invited. So yeah, we're probably gonna get kicked out. One of the other reasons I decided to stream this again tonight was after playing the other night, I've been listening to all different variations of Castlevania music throughout the day whilst doing things. Some orchestra covers, some metal covers. Not a single kazoo cover. Star Force Belmont. Marvel is back, baby. Marvel vs. Capcom collection? That's a thing, huh? Alright. Again, I really need to utilize my Switch a little bit more. I definitely have not used it anywhere near its potential so far. All 6. Nice. I don't remember which one it was. Right, it was that? Was it Marvel Capcom? No, we had the X-Men ones. My brother had the 4-person X-Men arcade, the full-size arcade in his living room for a while. And then I think he got a hold of one of the Marvel vs. Capcoms. I don't remember which one. Rondo of Blood's hard, but it makes nods to a lot of older Castlevania games. I don't think I've ever played Rondo of Blood. At least not entirely. Trying to think back now. What up, Master P? What up, Evan S? Or, you know what? Make it sound cooler. E sharp. Boom. Welcome, welcome. Alright. See, this is why we waited to start. More people are showing up. We got, either people like me who are massive insomniacs. I like it. Or, you got people all over the place. So it could be not a ridiculous time where you're at. I think one of the things I noticed earlier, one of the Castlevania orchestra things they had going on was they actually played it over the game footage, and it was Castlevania Dracula's Curse. And just reading the scroll, I was just like, good lord, that's the worst writing. Where do I fall on the debate before of 4 and Bloodlines? I've played 4 more than Bloodlines, so I can't really say. I like that Bloodlines, you kind of have a little bit more, you have more options, I guess. But comparing them, I think I still like 4 a little bit more. Mainskin Maneskin Belmont reporting for duty. I haven't played this in years, so yeah. Playing it the other night after the Zelda stream was probably the first time in at least 25 years. I'm glad your insomnia will help mine. Stay awake, keep chugging coffee or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to find bad music in any Castlevania. I wholeheartedly agree. Zelda finally getting her own adventure. It's just finally living up to the name of the game. I'm amazed it took this long. Bloodlines is better in my opinion. Alright. I ain't gonna sass you for it. That's what Dan's for. Alright, I sass him. He sasses other people. It's, you know, the sass hierarchy. Alright, we got 18 of us. We are strong in numbers. We grow. Right? I like, why did it take so long? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking out the Marvel Capcom collection. I think the majority of the time I played, I was probably Wolverine or Venom. Those are usually my two go-tos. Berserker Barrage! Berserker Barrage! And you can quote me on that. Because that's a quote of Wolverine's. I did a quote. I don't gotta play Zelda anymore because I finally beat it. Well, Link to the Past. I'm still gonna play Zelda on the Switch. I'm still finding things. Street Fighter's doable at some point. I just like these because there's more like a story to it. I get there is technically a story to Street Fighter. We got some impressive hat hair going on. Ryu's got dark hair. I had the craziest idea for a Zelda game once. It would have Zelda in the main role, but it would be rated M and have spooky elements of Silent Hill. Gameplay would kind of be like Resident Evil. I don't know if that's what I feel like we talked about something at one point where I said like it would be kind of cool to switch back and forth between like two different characters. Maybe it was that. It's like Link has to go do something while Zelda has to go do something. Like Link gets stuck somewhere, Zelda has to go do one of the puzzles to get Link further into a dungeon. Something inclusive. Oh, I could definitely get down with that. Marvel vs. Capcom against Dan. Wan. I like how everyone's coming down with the Dracula voice tonight. Nice and good evening. But yeah, 221. Alright, you know what? I'm kicking this back on for a few minutes, let it chill down. It's not terrible at the moment. Onion Lancer, welcome to the party, pal. John McClane. These are LED candles, otherwise my house would be burned down real fucking fast. Oh, it's already been mentioned. Mainskin Maneskin Belmont. Hello, Simon Norman. I don't know. I kind of like the Capcom vs SNL, just like the Belushi Samurai thrown in there. I'm down. The Blues Brothers fighting. I'm in. It's like across the years, you get like Mango in there, just doing a little dance. I think we're onto something. I'm here for the first time here on this channel. Me too. And that was enough. I get why it was probably the first time. And I don't want to say the last, because it's going to keep happening here, but I can almost guarantee I will not hear it out in the world. Wayne Campbell versus Ryu. Hadouken, yeah, right. And his return would just be monkeys flying out of his butt. I'm telling you, it's kind of gold. Simon's wife, Lucy Lane, from the manga of Castlevania, is actually a very petite and cute babe. She's plotting a barbarian and he's plotting a supermodel. Alright. I mean, that all fits. It's in, like, the Conan thing. Why can't Wayne and Garth wield Mjolnir? Because they're not worthy. Now we're at ads already, huh? Well. Let's play more Idle Showdown. I am not familiar. Can't get used to times changing because he keeps dying on Belmont, destroying his homes. And it's supposed to be like every 100 years or something, right? The lore. And Dracula returns. If I don't skip the ads, do you get more money? To be honest, I have no idea. I feel like probably not. I feel like if the ads even start, they did their job. I just skipped an ad. So, what's going on, Jado? Every 100 years of sacrifice of a beautiful naked maiden in his tribute. It's in his rider, you know? It's weird demands. Ozzy, 5,000 brown M&Ms, Dracula, naked maiden. $4,000 brown M&Ms to fill a brandy glass, or else he wouldn't go on that night. There we go, and we're back to Wayne's World. On my TV, I get 35 seconds of ads before I'm allowed to skip. You know what? I haven't even noticed on the actual TV. I think it's like it's usually ad like one of two I have to watch, and then the second one you can usually skip. And then there's the ones that apparently just pay extra dollars that you have to watch. What's going on, Roy? Welcome. I need to go, handsome Mineskin guy. Have fun, man. Thank you. Don't mess with Pat. Have a good night, Bogard. Thanks for swinging by. To one more time, remind me of Mainskin, Mineskin, Maniskin. Sounds like a shore town in Jersey. No, Christopher Lee's a good Dracula. That's a tough one to beat. I mean, I am a big fan of just Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, it's... Christopher Lee is good, but that's pretty hard to beat. And Gary Oldman can literally be anything. Yeah, we'll get this going shortly. Dracula tried to remarry Castlevania 64. He needed a Dark Queen, but it turned out it was Carrie Fernandez, who was 12. So basically he had to wait a while before he could marry again. Yeah, pretty creepy. You're Dracula, man. 12-year-old's your thing now? Just wait a few more oceans of time. Just a few more. Wow. Alright, so chocolate chip base, crushed potato chips just for a little extra crunch. Dunk them in chocolate ganache and add a few grains of sea salt on top. Not gonna lie, that actually sounds pretty damn good, the salt with the chocolate. Well, he was reincarnated as an 8-year-old boy. Yeah, we were discussing Castlevania 64 the other night. I had never finished it and probably don't plan to revisit. I was not a fan. But yeah, I don't think I even knew the story on that. Yeah, like I've seen a lot of dark chocolate things done with salt to give it, like, kind of cut the bitterness. What's your worst date in a theater? I've never actually gone on any, like, movie dates, I don't think. I always find them kind of pointless, especially as, like, a first date. The whole point is to talk and get to know the person. Like, if the person talks in the movie, I'm like, oh, I just got to know you and I don't like you. Thank you, Gary Gardner. Yeah, it's, I started it the other night after the Zelda stream, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to run with this. This should take nowhere near as long as Zelda did. On that note, shall we begin? Keeping it spooky, you know? The Goblin King looking David Bowie. So he just had the bulge. That's how he got the ladies. There was no glamoring. There's no mesmerizing. It was just a, please, my eyes, they're up here. This channel is now the Pat channel. Hey, I get bored. I got, And Dan doesn't really have as much time to stream lately, on account of being a dad. So trying to pick up the slack a little bit. I feel like me doing this, maybe it'll, pick up a little bit more. Because, starting this channel from scratch from the other channel. Trying to get some awareness. Alright, let's see what continue does. Not a good sign. Also not a good sign. I did not. Yeah. Well. Back it up. Just back it up. He wore schlong pants. Yes, he did. Yeah, so I try to make the ambiance fit the game. You see, it makes sense. You get the candles, because Candlevania. Did I say it right? I don't know. Well, thank goodness we didn't make it that far. So. And now I get to listen to the music all over again. What am I wearing? Oh, thank you. It's this is a hat from a bar in New Orleans called Gemini. I have a few of them. I like it. It's apparent the logo is apparently the owner. I like it because it has it kind of looks like Charlie Manson. Get out of here. I hope you like what I've done with the place. Check out Castlevania Revamped, an extremely well-made Castlevania fan. I think I actually did download that. Symphony of the Night. Yes, I did. As if Dracula took what he could get. Alright, that's fair. Means waiting 10 years to marry. So at least there's that. Got to do the worm with this hot chick. Alright. Yeah, the Belmont's got a pretty good life going on there in that case. There's worse things. I don't know why, I just find it funny, like the stupid, like, whip. Yeah. Candle chicken. That was mighty shitty, sir. Many people think this is the best Super Nintendo game. I wouldn't go that far. Apparently Sam's the only one now that had to aim rather than flick it. Yeah. Really? Like the horse heads to me aren't like I find it hard to take them seriously now because now it just looks like the horse head masks. Could have done without that. Mechanically, all candles and castles are the souls of those who died trying to defeat Dracula. Ah! I gotta say that I did not know. YouTube rabbit hole where people have super over-the-top characters with complex fantastical lore for what is essentially a streaming persona. Well, I'm just Pat, so sorry, and you're welcome. Cheers, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I got the smell of tobacco and barbecue when I came into this stream. Smoky barbecue, man. Oh, this old thing? I don't think there's anything we need to worry about that old thing. New game? Are we doing this? Yeah, new game. I feel bad for Dracula, bro. Just wanted to know what is a man? Then Richter was like, how about catching these man hands? Medusa head's the worst invention in video game history. Stop with the limp whip, bud. I get you're an age, but still. Flawless victory. Limp Bizkit. Whip up and whip down. The castle is alive. I hope you like it. I moved some things, like the whole castle. Two hands. Come on. If you're gonna whip, follow through with the whipping bun. Whip it good. Jeez. It's a cautionary tale. Instructions. Real good. This isn't the first video game I've had to fight an evil armadillo in. pretty sure the Belmonts are fans of Devo. Wait, Simon, why not just go to the daytime and open Dracula's coffin in the sunlight? That does seem easier. Save a little time. Yeah, that did bug me about the Netflix thing, just skipping over Simon. I would like, aside from the game title, I think it would be cool if they did a season just called Bloodlines, and you kind of maybe not do a full season on everyone. You kind of do a little backstory and bounce around the lineage a little bit, or like maybe flashback kind of. I don't know, story stuff. Evil Armadillo in Trojan, Mega Man X, Ninja Turtles. What's the game I'm thinking of? I think it was called Gumshoe. It was one of the light gun games for regular Nintendo. You're the detective and you have to keep shooting them. Like the screen moves, and I think your only thing is jumping. Like you can shoot things on screen, but your character just has to jump all these stupid little platforms. Who remembers that one? I wasted a lot of time on that screen playing it the other night because it wouldn't let me go, and I thought I had to kill a certain amount of them, and I didn't. The whip was already out. I declare shenanigans. I don't need it that badly. I'm up, let's see if you're live tomorrow. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Lenny. Yep, shooting game to make them jump. Made perfect sense, yes, totally. Shoot the feets. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. The perpetual night thing. Yes, Vlad Tepish. It's a bird, man. I just knocked on a bat. What do we got? Ah, yeah. Simon can at least take some punishment. That's true. Guy can't jump for shit, but, you know. His knees are shot. I always hated what they did to Simon on Captain N. Like, why did they make him the pretty boy? And he looked nothing like the actual character. Him and all his like North Face gear. Here come the little clay folks. Little muddy Oompa Loompas. Sir Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins or Simon? Yeah, I'm going Simon. Go fuck yourself too, Bat. Oh, your card was a surfer kid, for God's sake. Okay. My room, oh candles. None of the characters on Captain N were similar. That's true. Mega Man smoked like 5 packs. Yeah, and he looked like the colors didn't even make any sense. Yeah, I actually watched an interview with one of the producers of Captain N. They were like, I didn't even play the game. I don't know. They wanted to make something, try to sell toys. It doesn't have the reverence that Captain Lou Albano brought to the Mario's Brothers Super Show. Now take one step from side to side. They at least did the Zelda cartoon. And apparently there was a comic book that, I guess, followed after what they had done on the cartoon. That I did not know. And I think when they did a Zelda episode on Captain N, they brought back the same actors who portrayed Zelda and Link in the cartoons. If you do drugs, kids, you'll go to hell before you die. Remember, Link talking is never a good idea. It's like, Link, I'm going to tell you this super deep, in-depth story. What do you think about that? And just blink twice. Or maybe go. Alright, so that didn't take very long. This is about where I made it to the other night. If this were Zelda, I would still be trying to open the door to my house. Until somebody on here was like, no, turn the knob the other way. Like, oh yeah, good call. Now, battle cries are okay. Yeah. Or getting knocked off of something going, wow! A surprise gasp, also acceptable. I think let's see. We're definitely coming up on the part where I bonked my head and fell to my death the other night. Oh, the push door. Got it. Silly me. Oh, wait, what were you? Anything? Eh. This is treacherous. Like, who would... I'm going to call the Homeowners Association on this guy. Doesn't even have any non-slip pads. Huh. It's a real big problem there, Drax. Yeah, that was one of them. Yeah, and got me again. Shitty placement. Because I talk shit about Dracula's castle. The castle heard me. By the way, worst piece of Castlevania history is the erotic violence pachinko machine. Yes, there's a pornographic Castlevania gambling machine. Did not know that. Castlevania with the elements of Bionic Commando. Damn straight. That's the second time this week Bionic Commando's come up. It's not nearly enough. Maybe I'll stream that one. I can do it on the Classic 3. We'll see how... I haven't actually put a Nintendo NES cartridge in. What's the other one I just recently came across? Mickey Mousecapades. Right, but losing all the items when dying. Yeah. I got penisy. A little further this time, champ. Played the hell out of Mickey Mousecapade back when it was new. I definitely played it a lot. Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. on Super Nintendo win against World Series on Genesis. Who wins? I don't know. I don't think I ever played the Genesis one. I definitely played a shitload of Ken Griffey Baseball, but never played any on Genesis. I think the two games I really remember. I remember RBI Baseball on regular Nintendo, then Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Somebody mentioned it the other night. I don't remember the name of it. There was one that was like Robot Baseball, where you had like all the different like power-up pitches and stuff. And then Frank Thomas's Big Hurt Baseball for the first PlayStation. That was probably the last baseball game I remember. Oh, okay, I guess I did make it a little further than I remember. Yeah, okay, definitely made it to about here. So I call them uncircumcised penis eyeballs. Or something to that effect, you know. And then the smooth jazz in Dracula's castle. Smoke Show. Hey man, I really enjoyed the NHL video. I remember subbing when you had around 5K subscribers. Waiting for that video. Me and my friends would always argue which version was better. Well, it took a while to get there, but we did it. Fucking hit him, man. Or don't. I don't give a shit, but move. Tweedly-lee-lee. Yep. Oh, a lot of slowdown in the waterfall. Kinda wanted not that. Man. Almost fell in the water again for hitting my head. This is this. Alright, so this is the screen I made it to the other night when I died. And called it a night. Because that's what messed me up. I hit that, and I was like, oh, it'll kill everything. But instead of hitting that, it hit the skull and dumped me to the back. There's a Mega Man. Oh, I kind of remember the Mega Man soccer game. I didn't play it. I remember its existence. Zelda 2 has the same eyeball enemies. That kind of computes. Any soccer games for both Super Nintendo and Genesis? Now seeing other, I don't know. Dan and I, neither Dan or I were ever big like sports game guys. Are there any episodes that are requested for console wars often but would have made a boring episode? The two that come to mind are probably Clue and Jeopardy, but not so much that they'd be boring because we already have ideas of what we would probably do. More so Jeopardy. Clue we've talked about at some point of getting to it. I'm talking to Dan about, like ahead of time, obviously way ahead of time, doing a Halloween episode. Don't know which game yet, but I want to do something a little differently. Take a little freedom on the norm. But you know what? I can't think of what they are at the moment. But there've definitely been other episode or games that have come across that were like, what do we do with it? Sega or Super Nintendo kid. So I had both. Not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat it. But I will say I think I definitely preferred Super Nintendo over the Sega. Bubsy, your cool spot would be the victim. I waited the episode for the games I sent in boxing. Veils, Shining in the Darkness versus Arcana, and the surprise game that'll ship to Dan once it's ready. Okay. Alright. The last unboxing we did was actually like, I think it was my birthday stream, but one of the games, like, I guess we had, like, whoever sent it had just sent it, so they had commented on it. They're like, oh, you guys should be getting this soon, as we're like, it's literally right here. So, you know, sometimes the games will sit there for a while before we go, you know, Dan checks the P.O. box and see what we've got. Oh, Star Force, that is an excellent way to put that. Yeah. No, it definitely gets old quick. And I remember playing it with one of my buddies, and it's like, we played it one time, and it was almost the exact same questions from the last time we played it. It was like, wait a minute, what? So we both knew all the answers. It definitely messed up somewhere. You know, I was going to say there's only enough room for one Pat on Wheel of Fortune, but Sajak just retired, so I hear there's an opening. think if there's any other games that come to mind that have really neither of us were excited to do. We're just like, put it on the back burner. Run Games is taking their sweet time on printing cartridges for retro re-release. I feel like we would find something stupid. Like, for Frogger, Dan and I will just kind of look at the most ridiculous aspects that you could kind of pull from nothing. See, now, Monopoly, I actually brought up. I think it would be fun to do only because it's based on New Jersey, but it's based on Atlantic City, which outside of, like, your little area of Atlantic City where all the casinos are, it's kind of a massive dump. Dan does most of the game playing. I'm not going to lie, because he's been doing this forever, so I'm not stepping on those toes, and I'm also not trying to take on more responsibility, I'll be honest with you. But no, he does the actual game captures. He's got all that set up, now reset up in his basement. I am looking forward to kind of filming there a little more, just we can kind of keep everything set up and don't have to keep breaking it down and set up and break it down. So it's, getting that room all together. I think it's going to be a fun project. Most fun I've had on an episode. So my personal favorite to film was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 as my Staten Island Sub-Zero character, but True Lies was a lot of fun. Terminator was pretty fun, and Street Fighter, well, like all the different characters, that might be up there. That might be number one. Has there been an outcome I've disagreed with or something from a script I didn't like? Not really. I mean, if there's anything I don't like in a script, or like if I read it, I was like, I wouldn't say it like that or something like that. I will probably take 5 or 6 takes of something, just doing things differently. My favorite one that made it into an episode, and it was just me. Like, I said the line, and Dan responded, and my response, just dicking around as us, like, you will not have happiness as long as I live. And we both lost it after that, and I was so happy to see that that was the cut that he went with. So Doom was difficult. Doom, playing that stupid, like, monotone character, we had to do that a whole lot of takes because it's real difficult to, like, show no emotion and just speak in a very even-keeled voice. Are there any Disney games left? We did Jungle Book. They started with Aladdin. I think he already did Lion King. Which episode was that in? That is a good question. I don't remember. I'll shoot him a text tomorrow. He would probably have a better memory of it than I would, but it was, I'd say last 5 episodes. I don't even know. Only thing magical. Yep, we did Castle of Illusion. Which I don't remember if I played Magical Quest, but I loved Castle of Illusion. World of Illusion, that was it. Yep. The backgrounds to that game were absolutely amazing. If there were an episode that was done before that I would love to have done, Castlevania. 100%. That's like my one. And honestly, I know it's the first episode. I probably would have liked to have also done Aladdin. Like, considering the kind of stuff we do now versus then, I think we could just do a little more with it. Or be a little more ridiculous with it. I'm sure you triggered a lot of people with Doom, Pat, saying that in the future everyone is woke. One guy got real pissed off. It's like, I'm going to report you to IGN. I was like, alright. Have them watch the video, man. This is all you. That is a fun question, specifically for me, Smoke Show. I'm coming up on 6 years on the channel. Dan has obviously been here since the beginning. I have been noticed out in public more times than he has. I think he has one. I'm at like, what am I at? I know 3, 100%. There might be like 4 or 5. One of them, one of my favorite stories, wasn't me. But I was with someone at the hospital, and I don't think it was anything. It wasn't like a big thing, but the male nurse, or the nurse, I don't think it matters. Actually, yeah, it does. It's just because I feel like a female nurse would not recognize me. We know our fan base. It's like mostly dudes. And it's hysterical to me. People are like, oh, have you ever used your internet fame to hook up or anything like that? I was like, it's all guys, mostly. So, no. But I'm wearing the yellow version of this shirt, the DK logo, and the yellow. And, after the nurse kind of checks out who I'm with, he just looks at me. He's like, DKNJ? My jaw dropped. I was like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, Console Wars. I just started laughing. I mean, I was like, what the hell are the chances? And the person I was with was like, I can't even have a goddamn day to myself. One of the other ones was hysterical. It was on the Atlantic City Beer Fest. I was selling the DKNJ stuff down there. And I had one guy come up. I mean, like, he just saw Tom Cruise. And here's the funnier part. The guy's like, I don't know, probably like 6'1", 6'2". It looks, I would say maybe early 30s. But, like, the guy's in shape. And the table next to me made sure to point this out. Guy comes. I was like, oh, my God. Like, can I get a picture? And what's funny, on the back of my DKNJ banner is the Console Wars banner. So it's like, hey, come around the back. Take a picture back there. He's like, why? He's like, you'll see. So he loses his mind. Like 10 minutes later, the same guy shows up in a different shirt asking for a picture. It is not the same guy. It is his twin brother, equally as excited. And it was just absolutely hysterical. At the table next to me, the guy goes, why are those two guys so excited about, like they look like movie stars? I'm like, thanks, man. Thank you very much for that. When did I come up with the idea for DKNJ? Roughly 12-ish years ago. I didn't really get off the ground or like turn into anything until probably 2012. But I always had the name. The name was the idea first. And then I was like, what do I want to do with it? So then I implemented it into that. Thank you very much, Smoke Show. Y'all should have so many more subs, but I'm sure you'll get there soon enough. Thanks for all the content. You and Dan have awesome chemistry. Looking forward to the next episode. Thank you very much. I will cheers to that. Sounds like I'm getting pretty low in the old canteen. Have we not? Was Pinocchio not done yet? That could definitely be fun. Thank you. Also, have a good night. Appreciate the kind words. The dollars don't hurt either. I've been naming ideas for a clothing brand, but I don't have an idea where to start. Well, I mean, you have an idea, like, what you want to do with the brand. Like, is it graphic tees? Like, what kind of prints? Pennsylvania time. What's going on, Powder Keg? We made it happen. Oh, turn this off so that does not interfere. This is one of them head bonker spots, I believe. Could have been, wasn't. Ah, make it, make it. We got this. Thank you, as always, Super Saiyan Musashi. Have a good night. Don't have any any Resident Evil nightmares. Or do. I'm not here to tell you how to live. There's a lot going on in this little area. I don't love it, I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure what actually happened there. Anyone want to slow-mo that? Fill me in, because ooh, rage. Took my wrath out on them. Fuck you, man. Graphic tees inspired by skateboard graphics in the early to mid 90s would probably have graphics ironed on. I would advise against that part right there, because iron-ons are usually pretty shitty. Like, they've come a long way, but they don't hold up great. There you go, bud. Like, there are definitely other options out there. I would advise. I'll be happy to, talk to you about some of them. Not on a live stream, because I'm not trying to give away my secrets. Well, fuck this room, am I right? I've had a pretty good run of not dying a whole bunch. It's coming back now. I think I would enjoy old school screen printing used in the squeegening stuff. Problem with that is a lot of chemicals, a lot of space. And it's also a ton of work, especially if you're doing anything more than one color. You nutsack. The fucking bone in midair got me. Alright. I thought I did alright. I almost said cunt, but I didn't. Because I am a gentleman. There you go. There was a K and an umlaut. It was a German last name. I've seen a lot of videos and that kind of tedious stuff relaxes me. Okay, that might be your jam. It is the opposite of relaxing to me. But I mean, there's a lot of companies that do like direct to film transfers and stuff like that. Like one thing, if they have come down in price, but still not enough where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy one of those, is a direct to garment printer. Back in the day, those were like the price of a car and massive. What is vinegar syndrome? I don't know what that means. Old school film restorations to disc. Okay. Should have just kept going at that point. The beautiful harp instrumentation. We're back. It's so annoying because I had to be so close to done with that section. Cellulose acetate film to deteriorate over time. Alright. Science. Good old science. I googled it. That's where they keep everything. a video game perspective, describes beginning an issue with disc-based games. A company like Vinegar Syndrome for older disc games would be an interesting business. Oh, this fucking guy again. Obviously, my favorite room. Give me my mates. How did... Really? Yep. Yeah. Not again. Just copied onto another disc or digital. Yeah, but would it lose, like making a copy of a copy, would it lose any of its like crispness? I don't know. Yep, did it again. Same goddamn spot. My whip's a little short this time, guys. It happens. No, this is awkward. Oh, moonwalking up the stairs. What up? Twirly whirly, come on. Yeah, would have liked that as well. Oh shit, no. I do like the moonwalk. Kill the Hydra, kill the Hydra. Burn that water. Woo. Got it. That could have gone better. Could have gone worse. I think we all saw me pucker up a little bit on that one. Fail Hydra. Alright, now we're officially past anything I made it to the other night. Jump, asshole! I hit the fucking button. What is this, Castlevania 1? That's not where that was supposed to go. External drive using certain programs. It's like maybe they should have given me a stopwatch or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, like, even if you land dead center of it. Thanks, nice wall lady. Good job. Oh, man, should have landed. Didn't. Mid-whip. Mid-whip. Whipping. Gonna continue. At least we made it past the other part. Nope. Alright, light on your feet, light on your feet. Let's go with the twinkle toes. I need to mentally prepare for this, so I'm going to make myself another beverage because I ran out. Good call, 111. Get that sweet view. Ow. Alright, now we're ready. Yeah, I remember burning CDs and shit back in the day. It was like Nero and shit like that. I still have my external burner and CD drive somewhere. Hang on to all that obsolete technology. It actually makes sense because nothing's got disk drives anymore. Oh, not bad. One drink lasted me about 2 hours. That is pretty okay. Now seeing that, I'm like, have a little bit of spinach, a little Jameson, see if that'll get me over this goddamn jump. Heading off to bed. Hope you enjoy a cursed night. Thank you, Snark. Always appreciated. To a little guy. Just a wee feller. A little sidecar, little tiny dancer. Cheers, kids. Let's see if we make it. Nums. All right. Get that. Limber up. Squat. Fucking jump, asshole. I'm hitting it. It's on a live stream. You see me hitting it. Beverage of the evening. Currently, Captain Morgan and Diet Cola. Just did a little side of Jameson with it. You may have heard of it. There we go. A little dabble do ya. Now just don't die anywhere else. Ever. Alright, what do we got? Why, that just reminded me of what is it, Sleepy Hollow, Christopher Walken's horseman when he gets his head back. You want to I guess you don't, was the answer. You don't want to. Just chill, bud. What mode is that? You're shitting me. Have I tried Monkey Shoulder? I think so. I've definitely had it. I don't remember where, but I've had it. The name definitely sounds familiar. Teachers does not sound familiar. Really? Even after beating this skull, you can't put me in spinny room. I like that the skull's a gentleman. He, like, still holds the sword up like, prepare! Ah, does it? Okay. They seemed a little aggressive. You know, going in with a shoelace whip, not really helping. And back to my favorite part. And alright, I learned a thing. Ooh, ooh, buds. Like I'm talking to my dog. I don't know why he did the little DeVito walk, but he did. Oh, we didn't get to that before. I didn't give him time to get to that. Alright, at least I have a, for now, a full whip. Coming in with the nothing was not good. And back to the bullshit whip. I'm like 98% sure we sold that door knocker at Spirit Halloween. Unlicensed. Of course. Literally the worst. Jeez, Drax, what's your technology like? You think we'd spin this thing a little faster? Asshole. Thank you. Holy shit. I guess hold my beer. More of that. Mode 7. And a whole lot of that mode slowdown. What? Holy God. You got a fucking dart in your neck, man. That's what that felt like. I took the black diamond. Yep. Should have waited. Not the worst thing. I feel like I probably should have checked out some of those other little caverns. Has anyone ever said, "Can I ask you something?" before asking them a question? Never got that in movies. I actually have recently said, "Can I ask you a weird question?" Not just, "Can I ask you a question?" I like to, you know, set it up first. This is going to be weird. And then I ask it. It's a 1-2. Thank you, Cartooning with Chris. Cheers. Welcome. What do we got? We got 21 of us here at the moment at 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just go on with like, hey man, with all due respect, what the fuck were you thinking? Kind of situation. I don't know if I made the right call or not at all, but we did it. Something different, and I think I fucked up. Belmont's about to shit his skirt. It's 11:35 on the West Coast. All right, so yeah, you got time. You're not the insomniac that I got going on here. All right, what's up? Okay. Get it? How the fuck? I should have hit him on the last one. That was bullshit. You heard it here first, folks. Bullshit. That's not going to be good for anybody. Yeah, that was not bullshit. That was accurate. And what nightmare did you put me back at? Okay, alright, well, I've made my way through this a few times now. Through whiskey, everything is possible. Jot that down. Hey, what's going on, Carlos? Welcome. We're, trudging along here. Some moments angrier than others. Just had a good one, so. Obviously, I'm blaming it all on Simon Belmont, not me. Oh, sorry, Simon. Man. Yep. The Belmont line. Alright. It worked before. Do it again! Do it again! Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna want the axe. So, yep. That's how you're supposed to jump on those, man. Twinkle toes. Greetings. Ah, yes. This joy again. I feel like I should get a little something for my troubles after the skull, the big skull, you know? I'll just wait here then. The day the kid went over, what is it? Over the swing bar. Oh, yeah, let's put this thing to work again. Jesus. The fucking game is having a stroke. Oh no, trust me, FDO. Go nuts with all the hints and tips. That's the only way I made it through Link to the Past. chicken leg. Alright, back to this nutsack. God damn it! Down to 2 again. I think I had him down to 1 last time. Really? You just knocked on a bat? One more hit! How the fuck did that not get him? There we go. Jesus Christ. Give me that thing. Give me that goddamn thing. We're getting there. Stage 5. Top of the morning, Hunter P. Brown. What's going on, Twilight? Got new people coming in at, 10 to 3 in the morning here. I like it. You're all coming in at what is about to be my first bathroom break. Make contact. Finally got loaded, so I got woken up and I got hit the road. I'm not sure what that means. Hit the fucking thing. Drop. Yeah, that was supposed to go. Not really like a very specific gym routine. I do a lot of stuff at home. I actually don't even go to a gym. I do have weights. I lift those. So I do a lot of shoulder shrugs, curls, push-ups, like dips, shoulder extensions out to the side and out in front. I do like the lunging with weights. Not a big the hell's that? Not huge on the whole squatting thing. 765 burpees a day. Damn straight. Macon, Georgia right now, heading to Fort Worth. That's a hike. So when you say you got loaded, like you loaded your car up, I thought you were like, oh, I'm fucking hammered, hitting the road. Yeah, burpees are a thing. I should probably do those. I don't. I should. Alright, guys. I will be right back. First bathroom break of the stream at 2.5 hours. Not terrible. Roughly. Roughly. Alright, good for another 35,000 miles. Let's do this. What did I miss? Breaking the seal. Back again to finish my shower, if you know what I mean. Did you wash everywhere? If you know what I mean. A little front, a little back, a little under. A little down, down. Oh, that's an ad. I was like, what is my phone doing over there? I got nothing. Brawl Stars. Just a dude on a dragon, playing a guitar, getting struck by lightning. Okay. Alright. It is a pisser of a day. Something I like of your streams more than Dan's streams, the fact that you play Super Nintendo games. Well, thanks. I mean, for now, in all fairness, the reason Dan's probably not doing any Super Nintendo games is because I have his Super Nintendo Mini. But at the same time, he has the actual Super Nintendo and the games. So he could do it. He does not have a real excuse. Ah, there we go. Found a way to zip back and still make me better. Yeah, that's the thing. He's got the Genesis games and the Genesis, so it's like I don't know if he needs the Mini. I guess it's more convenient, depending on the games, but like I have the thing that does the Super Nintendo, Nintendo, and Sega Genesis. I've got my N64. I've got my Xbox One, my Switch. So yeah, like I'll play around with some more stuff at some point. It's a trap. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The PS2 games was weird to me too. Like I watched a couple of the streams he was doing, and I don't even remember the game, but it was basically Samurai Resident Evil. Same everything, set up and everything. Switch live streams definitely we need. So that I haven't hooked the Switch up to any of the capture card or anything yet, so that I'll have to figure out. I'm sure it can't be that much different, but it's just more of the moving. That's it, Onimusha, yep. It didn't look fun to play. Like it literally looked like Resident Evil to me. And I love Resident Evil, don't get me wrong, but you know, a little more going on. If I did a Breath of the Wild live stream, Jesus Christ, that's like months worth of live stream. I am looking forward. I know it's out, so I don't have to look forward to it. But I'm still dicking around with Breath of the Wild. I am looking forward to getting into Tears of the Kingdom at some point. I've heard mixed things. Some people say it's better than Breath of the Wild. I've heard other people say they like Breath of the Wild better. So I will form my own opinion. Would that be a bad thing? Because I still have a life I have to do. I have to do life. And actually, maybe it wouldn't be as bad because I mean, I learned everything from just dicking around, and you know, but going into it now, knowing actually where to go, what to do. Favorite Zelda game? Probably Ocarina. I think that was like the first one that just blew me away because it was. I mean, I went from 1, 2, didn't play any like the like other versions or anything. I did Link to the Past. Didn't play Link's Awakening. Yeah, and then Ocarina is the next one I remember, but it was like amazing to me because it was that but open world. Favorite Sega Genesis game? Mm, Probably one of the X-Men games. Like it's got to be something exclusive to the Sega because it can't. Like I can't say Earthworm Jim because that's for both. Um, yeah, probably X-Men or X-Men 2. I think 2 was a little more refined. 1 was just fucking insanely hard. I feel like it's easier to form an opinion if you play them back to back, opposed to having years of experience with a game before playing the next. Yeah, I don't plan on waiting like a long time to play Tears of the Kingdom. So this way I can like it. It was to me. It'd probably be like comparing. Like I played them the wrong way, so I played Arkham City and then did Arkham Asylum. So like Arkham Asylum felt more claustrophobic than it was even meant to because it didn't have the same dynamics and controls. So it's like yes, you could glide, but you could literally just glide in Asylum. You couldn't dive. You couldn't really turn much. You were just not falling to your death. No, no, but I'm saying like I could like. I mean, I did like Earthworm Jim for both games, but if I'm going to pick a favorite Sega game, I want to pick a Sega exclusive game. I've never played Splatterhouse. You might hate me right about now, Bulldog or Bullgod. Two reasons. Um, that and also I never got into the Smash Brothers games. Like my brother and his roommates got into them. I tried them, just like nah, not digging it. I didn't play as a ton of characters. I tried playing as Link a few times. But yeah, just that was never really my thing. I didn't like the zooming out, the fucking zooming in, and just knocking shit off, and just a lot for me. If I'm gonna fight, give me a little arena. Maybe I knock you up through a ceiling. Maybe you fall down into some shit. That I thought was pretty cool when I did see that Simon was coming to Smash Brothers. Um, did they bring Snake in? Do I remember seeing that? Like Metal Gear? Snake? Was that real? Okay, so yeah, Snake was in one. Was Comic Zone exclusive? I think it was. I think that was only Sega, right? I can't think of a favorite Genesis exclusive. Right, like that's the thing. Like I need to pick a game that is Genesis exclusive. Like I loved uh, the X Men for Super Nintendo. Also, but they are two different games. It's not like, again, like using Earthworm Jim just as an example, they're not the same game for different systems. I kind of remember Shining Force. Yeah, I was never a huge fan of all the, like the side-scrolling fighter games. Is Konami making a new Castlevania? I've heard rumblings of something new coming out for a long time, and I mean, I heard that they're trying to go back to like the roots of the side-scroller. Like, and I would be down for that, honestly. Like, I tried a couple of the 3D versions, and it doesn't feel like you're even playing a Castlevania game. Like, you know, you kind of need some of that OG vibe. It is, and since we're on the discussion of exclusive Genesis games, have you ever played or heard of a strategy shooter game, Gain Ground? No, I have not. I have not tried Street Fighter 6. What I think the last, right? That was Mortal Kombat. So the last Street Fighter I remember playing was Street Fighter Alpha. Like anything after just Street Fighter 2, blah blah blah, Turbo, like all the other shit. I was Street Fighter Alpha. And I gotta say, Skullomania was actually my favorite character. It was absolutely ridiculous. Had some good moves. I liked the look of the costume, but something about it just like it had like a Freakazoid vibe to me. Was it X? I thought it was Alpha. It could have been that. I mean, we're going back a while, but yeah, like it just I did well with the character, so I just stuck with him. Skullomania. PlayStation version of X did have Alpha added to the end of the title. Okay, so maybe that's what I'm thinking. Okay. That goddamn was that would have been. I guess that would have been PlayStation 2, right? Street Fighter X plus Alpha. Okay. I'm like 90% sure whatever it was PS2. I'm gonna try to climb this hill a little bit. There we go. Uh. Oh, yeah, no, keep it moving. Well, we're officially in there now. Here, boy. I would never hurt a dog, just a dead one who's trying to kill me. Know that. It's very important to me. Cutting it very close there. I actually went to go back. I was like, wait a minute, was that the Cypher statue? Yeah. Oh man, that would have been amazing. All the OG Castlevanias in 16. Oh, jumped right into that shit. I mean, I have water. Not in here, but I have some. This is Captain Morgan and Diet Cola. Keeps the ice a little bit longer. Well, good job on that one, me. Ice counts as water. There we go. Sufficiently hydrated. here. I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Pickle has been cucumbered. My holy water. It's. I was actually listening to a whole bunch of Castlevania music today while I was working on stuff. I was talking about that earlier. Like some were orchestra covers of it, some were like metal covers. All right, let's not walk forward, huh? Some kind of candle meats. Or that. Super Castle has unique graphics. If someone had to elaborate the artistic output of the power of the Super Nintendo, I think Super Castlevania would have to be on the top 10 games presented. Yeah. I mean, as far as it's like the pixels, everything looked pretty fantastic. For, I mean, limitations wise, they killed it. Fucking stop spinning the goddamn whip. Remember who you are. Go back to your heritage, your roots. Now spin it, but, you know. Ding that helmet. It's so stupid looking. I get annoyed. I don't get Dan annoyed. Yeah, I will say the power definitely went to, you know, the main sprites, but yeah, some of the other characters could look a little better. So, fan fact, the Japanese name for Castlevania is Akumaju Dracula, English translation, Demon Castle Dracula. So, as you had it on a mini tape recorder for years. Like, I didn't play games for, like, not old school games, but I would have songs pop into my head, and I had no idea why the fuck I knew what they were or, like, where they were from. And then years later, when I started playing them again, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That would have been stuck in my head for at least 12 to 15 years, not having heard it for that amount of time, and it would still pop into my head. FDO, it's okay to be both, man. Just Accept it. Don't fight it. And also the opening to this song, I'm like, it sounds like I was about to go into a bout in Punch-Out. I did not know that. Just more of that mode 7. They use the hell out of it in this. You missed the thing, bud. There you go. I feel like the sound could also be used for an old wooden ship. I gotta tell you, I don't trust that chandelier. Imagine if they did like a mash of like Beauty and the Beast and Dracula's Castle. That's a movie I'd watch. Like, I feel like it's not the Adam Sandler Transylvania movies. It sounds like that, but, you know, I feel like darker. God damn, get out of here, Elton John. That's not what I was hoping for, not even a little. Yeah. No, this is not a Retron 5. This is the Super Nintendo Mini that I'm playing on. I definitely have some more free time now than what I did for a while. And I'm probably going to be a little bit busier again in the near future. So that's another reason I'm trying to kind of get more in. Your cat is perched on your lap now. Well, I am a Disney princess, so all the animals generally come running. Betty Page for the win. I've watched old Beavis and Butthead. I haven't watched any, like, when they brought it back. I think I tried a few episodes. I was like, I'm good. It had its time for me. Actually, Bill Murray is the best whipmaster. Who actually gets that reference? That guy will always be Elton John to me now. Yeah. Some comments on the last Console Wars video saying, "Where's Greg? He has better chemistry with Dan." Well, did he? What are we doing here? What is the problem? Found more fun in the videos thanks to you, Pep. Thank you. I'll take that. Listen, I got nothing against Greg. He and I have hung out multiple times. We always get along. We have a good time. Fuck you, Elton. My favorite me episode is probably also Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Hit the fucking bat, dipshit. Alright, back to the goddamn beginning. See, like I said, I also get annoyed, just differently. Slightly less tantrumy. No air humping. That's the best. Oh, you guys. Greg is my best friend. Greg's not my best friend, but I am friends with Greg. Wolfchild comes to mind for me. You know what is bad? The fact Sub-Zero never coming back to another episode. You know what? I actually kept... no. He did come back in the 100th episode. What comes to mind for me in Wolfchild is making the fucking the thumbnail. Holy shit. I was laughing my ass off putting that together, and I sent it to Dan, and I was like, this is the most ridiculous goddamn thing I think we've ever had. It's just a still, and that includes American Gladiators. And I think my second favorite probably has to be True Lies, because I put his head on Jamie Lee Curtis's body. We need more Pat skin scenes. It's been a while since I've blasted the nips. Perhaps too long. Rio Pat, that's your favorite? I enjoy it. I mean, we did consecutive episodes that he's shown up in now. One thing I find interesting is that Greg and Dan would switch personalities constantly. One would be goofy, the other one would be the straight guy. Now Dan is always the goofy one. It's funny to me. It's like, I think the first episode where Dan started like building up to his are we doing this? I'm like, what was that? Like, all right. So I mean, he could be the goofy one. I'll play me, and then just let me be whoever I need to be for the sketches. I think Dan just kind of like upped the cartoony factor a little bit. I got used to it. But I think it's good. Dan has a little more fun now, I think. You guys recently did a parody video of Console Wars. Wait, two guys or one guy dressed as both of us? Is that the GameStack one? Is my guess? We got tagged all up in that. Now I think Dan was a great Gomez Adams. Yeah, he did. I even like him playing M. Bison. He's got his Raul Julia down. And I do like that we both bring different voices or impressions that we can each do. Like his Bobcat is amazing. Oh, could have done without that. I hit the goddamn bat. Cut the shit. I did not hit that one. Caught the axe on the downswing. What are you made of? I hit you twice with a fucking whip, you dipshit. What are you? It's literally Batman. Yes. Dracula's up there with like a little walkie-talkie. He's like, everybody converge on him at once. Everybody move, orchestrate, work together as a team. The bad is Dracula in disguise. Do we hate GameSack for the parody? No, not at all. We thought it was hysterical. And in all fairness, it did bring us a decent amount of subscribers afterward. Yeah, GameSack, yeah. I didn't realize it was that long ago. Jesus, yeah. I guess that does sound about right. I thought it was hysterical that he just had the controller kind of like floating in front of him. I was like, that's a good effect. More Pat Vereen. Was the dog a tiny dog, or was the dog a large dog? Was it a husky? Or was it the wee feller? I mean, I that was before my time either way. Tiny dog, so that was Greg's dog. I don't know. I will... Again, for the amount of times I've hung out with Greg, I feel like he may have mentioned a dog once. I know there was a cat. Yeah, I was going to say the cat, yep. I know Dan had a husky for a while, like a long time, and she passed away. So he's got Ace now, which Ace is my boy. If you watched the live stream of NHL, you could watch Ace mash my whole junk as he is wearing my body. So that happens somewhat regularly. For some reason, my dog will not accept Dan. I have tried, we have tried many a time, and Bruce will just not fucking warm up. And I actually had family over earlier tonight. It was my cousin and her boyfriend, and I don't know, 5 minutes, they've met multiple times, but 5 minutes after they walked in, he's laying all over them. I don't know, you know. I will say with Bruce, he kind of picks up on, like, if you're nervous around him, he'll know immediately, and that makes him like dislike you more. You kind of have to just, go for it. Like, you're getting pet and you're getting pet now, and then he's like, all right, I'm in. Oh, it was not comfortable, I promise. It did not feel great. How old is Ace? I'm not sure how old Ace is. I did recently ask that question, and I want to say, I think 7 or 8 sounds familiar, but do not quote me on that. Ace is a wild child, no matter what age he is. I think the small dog accidentally pops up in some old videos. Back in the day, the videos were not so carefully shot. I'm aware. You know, I actually didn't watch any of the old videos until I was probably like 3 years into doing this. I didn't want it to, like, you know, affect how I played anything. So by that point, I was already established as, well, I'm me. So I just didn't want to come in and try to replicate something. Like, I was coming in with my own thing. That's for you, Belmont. I hope you can see it. I was doing it as hard as I can. Happy now. I thought we had something. There were belly rubs. That was your ribs. It was weird. Again, punched you in the face with a whip. We'll get to it, maybe. Yeah, it's not... Street Fighter's not on my list at the moment. This was always my backup plan once I finished Zelda. That's why in the last stream I was like, hey, you know what? We got a little bit of time. Who wants it? Who wants it? I want it. So we did it. Street Fighter II is perhaps my favorite Greg episode. Amazing work, especially for the time. Great cameos. I don't think I've watched it. It's possible. I have. Just do it. Here comes Elton John. On the yellow brick road. Oh, just gonna get stupider and stupider. And that's how we like things around here. I sure could use some wall meats, assholes. Jim is my favorite Greg episode purely for the skit during the sound music segment. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these. If I ever get to visit the U.S., one of my favorite things to do would have a drink with Pat and Dan. If Greg could be there, that would be great. I'm so jealous of your camaraderie. Well, you keep us posted. We've had a few people tell us that, I mean, one guy is who's surprisingly not here. He's coming up from, where is he? He's not Florida. Is he Florida? No. But either way, he's making a trip to New Jersey. I think he thinks in July. And I was like, all right, you're about 45 minutes away. Maybe we can arrange something. Is there anywhere specific I'm supposed to whip the floor? I know the tiles break. Let me see what we have to talk about. Greg, I understand he's part of the history, but it's been many years, and Console Wars has come a long ways. Thanks. There is a hidden trap door. Does the whole floor break? Because otherwise I think I saw the spot earlier. It's amazing to me is it took probably 3 years of me being on here before the what happened to the other guy questions stopped. I was like, guys, it's been 3 years. You obviously haven't been watching. Yeah, it's the one I thought it was. Yeah, I hit it earlier. Yo, that dog is losing his fucking mind. That blind guy's got to be going crazy. Why can't I hit them? What the shit? That worked. But the old man, there we go. So that was pointless. Okay, Scandinavia. Nice. I love that. Like, we have people everywhere. Like, that's insane to me. Just give me more wall meats. I don't need anything else. I'll leave. Yeah. I tell you, these Transylvania bats are tough. Kite the 3 witches away with the ectoplasm? Yeah? Oh yeah, we're just not going to do that the second time? Okay. Whatever, it was a mildly better run than it has been. Get up the fucking stairs! Oh, fuck you, Elton. Double fuck you. I'm not the only one who sees Elton John, right? Is that... Alright, let's find all new things to piss me off. What kind of well-placed bullshit are we gonna get? It's gonna be a bat, but it's a bat. I was wrong. Thank you. Bedtime for me. Thank you for the stream, Pat. Adios. Good night, Anya Lancer. Yeah, I'm probably going to be wrapping it up soonish. Craig is a better Maneskin guy. I know it's a joke, but I laugh my ass off. Main skin, Maneskin, meniscus. What? Fuck you. I wasn't even fucking up the stairs yet. Fucking take that, whatever that weirdness is. There you go. That was kind of fantastic. Here's a little quiz. In which episode did Dan talk about a rich old man telling him to do things? Shaq Fu? Sounds sexy in some way. Yo, not again, dickhead. What are these? Oh. Look like haunted ass deer antlers. Wall meats. Let me just... I don't remember that at all from Tournament Fighters. What is happening? Why is like This shit's like phasing. That is weird. So they have to grab me to do a thing? Fucking jump, asshole. I don't love any of this. This carburetor is gonna be pissed. The chairs remind me of the Ghostbuster 2 game for Nintendo. Haunted Mansion. Unless you got some meat in one of these tables, I don't want to see you again. This banquet sucks. I'll take it. I'll take that as well. I don't know. I'm actually not sure how far into the castle I am, but I don't think I've done much yet, so we'll see. Alright, that could be worse. I doubt it. Whatever. If I can take out the dancing couple, you know, like a weird game of Footloose, I'm probably gonna call it a night. We're just about 4 o'clock here. Get it. Let's just practice for what's in that room. Spin it. Spin it. I'm talking about the whip, not them. They're doing a fine job. They've obviously done this before. They've had years of dance betwixt the two of them. Damn it. Oh, no, you are not supposed to go back down there. Not to that cursed room. Guess as long as I keep getting that one up, though, I guess. Oh, I'm taking a picture of it on my phone. I relied too heavily on the save state bullshit. You got me mid-whirly. Really? Give me that fucking thing. That one actually count? Maybe. I'll be back here in like 3 minutes. Okay, how about this? In which 2 episodes do Dan and Greg both end up with fecal matter on their skin? Scripted, of course. Thank you again. I remember watching one where there was chocolate involved. That's all I got. I can't remember what it was though. Right. Some kind of side weapon would be nice. Jump, jackass! I did say I'd be back here in about 2 minutes, so. I think I said 3, I overshot. Like, who's the kind of guy blow to get a fucking axe around here? Money bags. I don't need all that. I think they realized what they did. That's why they were like, nah, we're just going to keep giving you this one up. And I could use more than a chicken leg. You couldn't give me a whole mutton chop. So the first bad lieutenant is Harvey Keitel. Was the other one Nicolas Cage? Why'd you shoot him? His soul was dancing. Yep. Fucking weird movies. Like, if Keitel's wasn't weird enough, they're like, how do we top that? What's Nicolas Cage doing? Absolutely nothing. I think it was filmed in New Orleans, too, so that makes sense. That's probably right after he bought the Laveau mansion. Or not Laveau, Lalaurie. Alright, at least I'm going in with a little bit more life. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Hey, you know what? This worked last time I ran into a problem. Shot and a cigarette. If I die, I die. I feel like this is going to be the extent of tonight's adventure. Wem indeed. Wem. I go to sleep, handsome pet. Good night, bull god. Dreams of Maneskin all up in your dome. Mainskin. Whatever. Cheers. Good night. It's almost noon there, so yeah, it is. Alright, so you're roughly 8 hours ahead of us. Oh no, that would put you after. You'd already be at noon. That is cool though. I still love that. Like people chiming in from like Russia, France, and now Scandinavia. You got a lot of South America. Like it's just insane to me. Like I might travel somewhere and somebody might be like, "Hey, is that fucking handsome Pat?" And I'd be like, I probably don't speak the language of here, but hi. My Spanish is shoddy at best, and that is the only other language I might even have a little comprehension on. Oh, my phone's at 7%. That's all good. I ain't going nowhere. It's midsummer tomorrow. It's a big deal here, but seemingly not in the Anglosphere. The best summer days are ahead in terms of heat. So midsummer tomorrow. That would be. Is that like your summer solstice? Ours is. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah. Tomorrow from now. So yeah, the 21st is summer solstice. So yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, would it be different? Shouldn't be. You say the best summer days are ahead in terms of heat. I'm like, keep the fucking heat away from me. Yeah, we're in the middle of a heat wave here, but we haven't even hit like the super humid time of year yet. So it's like it's warm. It's like in the 90s. It's Fahrenheit. So what is that? Around 32 and was it divide by 6 times 0.6? Math, not my jam. Either way, hot. Greetings from Croatia. See, again, that's awesome to me. I'm over here playing some NHL 24 before heading to work. Castlevania. Castle games are one of my favorites. Favorite games on the Super Nintendo. I am a man with a lot of tools. That is not one of them. Um, a lot of places. I mean, I'm home, but yeah, like a lot of businesses. At least New York, New Jersey, California, most of Pennsylvania. Uh, Pretty much your progressive states. There is no indoor smoking. Um, but yeah, like Midwest, you go out west Pennsylvania. I go down south a lot because my brother lives in New Orleans, and I mean even like in that area, there is no smoking indoors like the city. But I've gone out to like some shady ass looking spots in like the bayou. They don't give a fuck. Oh, I was actually pretty damn close. So I said, plus 32 to get to Celsius from Fahrenheit. I said times point 0.6. I didn't do 0.55. I was actually closer than I ever would have thought. What I have heard is that the smoke permeates the structures of the house, and associated smell and allergies drive down the property value. It's funny. Like when Dan's here, I don't generally smoke around him, but he generally can't tell. I'm a very clean individual, so I clean shit a lot. Um, and usually I really don't smoke much inside, but doing the streams, I'm not stepping away for them because that's going to be pretty shitty. It's more dead air than a bathroom break. And I also definitely smoke more if drinks are involved. So there's that. And because of that, I'm also running the air conditioner to kind of suck that shit out. Alright, let's see what that shot and that cigarette did. If we're gonna make any headway on this goddamn super happy dancing couple. Got him! God damn it, one more hit. One more fucking hit. Can't say the cigarette and the shot didn't help. Science. Oh, son of a bitch. Who gave this dancing couple tridents? Does that mean I need another shot? I don't know. It's almost bedtime anyway. I just want to clear that room. That's all I'm looking for. Then I can happily call it a night. My dog will be very happy I can call it a night. Fuck off. Just give me that. Thank you. Grim Gritty Ghosts come out to socialize. This really is just purgatory because they just keep giving the one up. Again, they know what they did. Hey, going in with full health instead of missing one bar. That would have made some difference last time, I think. I don't know. But I'm definitely going back up to this top brick again because that gave me a couple good lickings. It would help if you'd hit them. Fucking... Ugh. Suck it. Jameson. Cool in the neighborhood. Proving my grandparents wrong. I'm telling you, they got it all wrong. It actually speeds up your reflexes. That Black Panther in the front there? Wakanda forever. Goddamn. That really kind of looks like that. Glad I was here for the dancing. You only came in for that. All the dancing that got me killed. Alright, Mr. Magoo. Those are some big books. That's like the Page Master books that you could just fly away on. Which we've already covered. What? See what I did there? That was actually a fun one to film too. Alright, let's cut the bullshit. That is 100% the Jersey Devil. Nah, Axe didn't even hit them. I was like, you're dead. Don't matter. Alright, next death. I get my passcode, my password, whatever, my little pictures. And that is probably going to be Nighty Night. You can just drop boom, 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 straight. That's a good one too, Jeepers Creepers. I don't remember if these nights do it, but it's so much better than the nights when they fucking hit the flames shit at you in Symphony. Twirl, bud. Twirl like the wind. So, about, it was like 5-6 years ago, I had one of those, the portable air conditioners with the vent out the window. You might as well have just faced the thing the other way, because the exhaust pipe, I had to wrap in aluminum backed insulation, because that thing would kick out like 85 degrees off of it. So it's like, it totally defeats the fucking purpose. Nah, we're not. Drop, dipshit! We learned that we could do this. So fucking do's it. You nutsack. Alright, taking the password. Taking the fucking password and calling it. Alright. Man, remember the old days of drawing this shit in a notebook? Well, no more of that. Just turn the flash off. I'm fucking professional, huh? Alright, so now we know where to continue next time. Alright guys, I am going to call it on that. This has been, another 4-hour stream. The 4 hours got me way further in this than anything in Zelda. Yes, everybody have a great day, / night, afternoon, wherever you're at. Thank you all for stopping by, and we'll do another one of these soon. I threw together the the little thumbnail for it like real fast before we're doing it. Enjoy the Elden Ring. Good night, Powder Keg. We'll wrap this up sooner than later. Toodles, everybody!